Good day everyone, we're Group 1 and today we'll be discussing a comparative study of demanding versus easygoing customers in service interactions. But before we begin, let me introduce our team. I'm Gaviola Jan Lawrence, together with Santos Janos Roy and Versosa Marcangelo. By the end of this presentation, you'll gain a clear understanding of two types of customers, demanding and easygoing. We'll explore how they behave in service interactions, how they affect service quality and employee stress, and the psychological factors behind their expectations. Lastly, we'll discuss practical strategies for handling both types effectively. In customer service, interactions change based on how customers behave and what they expect. Some are demanding, while others are more easygoing. Understanding these differences help service professionals handle customers better, communicate effectively, and create a less stressful work environment. Now we have here a table showing the differences between demanding and easygoing customers. First, let us tackle the demanding customers. They usually set high standards and expect flawless service. They are confident, outspoken, and sometimes pushy when expressing concerns. If an issue arises, they quickly voice dissatisfaction and insist on immediate fixes. They make firm, fast decisions and stay loyal only if their expectations are consistently met. Now we have easygoing customers. On the other hand, they are more adaptable with lower expectations. They communicate in a calm, patient manner and more forgiving of minor mistakes. They take their time when making choices and are open to recommendations. Their loyalty is built on how well they are treated rather than just service quality.
Psychological insights behind their behavior. So first, we have the demanding customers. So demanding customers aren't usually trying to be bad. Maybe they had a bad experiences before, so they are careful now. Or maybe they just want things done perfectly. Sometimes they are stressed or upset about something else. So some people are just naturally bossy. Next, the next one is easygoing customers. Easygoing customers are chill. They are happy and relaxed. So maybe they're because they are going easygoing people or just having a good day. So they trust you and don't worry about the little things. They probably had good experiences before, so they are fun to work with. So impact on service interaction and customer satisfaction. So first we have here the service expectation. So service expectation is are the beliefs customers have about what they'll receive when interacting with a business. So we have here the demanding and easygoing customers. I have to discuss the difference between the demanding and the easygoing customers. So I start with the demanding customers. So in demanding customers, these are high expectations that can lead to frequent requests for clarification, additional support, and potential complaints. Though this can create a stressful interaction for service providers. So, however, if met successfully, it can result in stronger customer loyalty and positive word of mouth. While on easygoing customers, it has a lower expectations, generally result in smoother interactions and higher satisfaction based on realistic service delivery. However, lack of feedback can make it challenging to identify areas of improvement. So the next on the impact on service interaction and customer satisfaction is tolerance for service errors. So tolerance for service errors refers to how much is customer is willing to accept mistakes or issues during a service interaction, and the difference between demanding and easygoing customers on tolerance for service errors is The demanding customers tolerance for errors, often leading to complaints, escalated issues, and negative reviews. So this can create pressure on service providers to resolve issues quickly and actively and effectively. So while on easygoing customers tend to be more forgiving of minor errors, resulting in less conflict and positive interaction. So, however, lack of feedback may prevent service providers from learning and improving.
First, let's discuss the strategies for managing each customer type. Um, to manage both demanding and easygoing customer, you have to be actively listen to understand their needs, and you have to show empathy for frustration or relaxed demeanors. And also, you need to maintain professionalism. And lastly, you have to provide a clear information and um, option to their problems. And for the summary, it discusses how demanding customers have high expectation that can pressure service staff while also driving service quality improvement. And for easygoing customers, it contributes to a relaxed atmosphere but still require due to attention to ensure their loyalty. In essence, recognizing and also managing the unique behavior of demanding and easygoing customer is a vital for businesses so that it can improve service quality and also foster positive relationship benefiting both customers and employees.